guys, it's Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to my wonderland. It is a coffee time and we have today part 2 of the most horror movies anticipated for 2018. If you have not watched part 1 yet, the link is down below. If you've already watched part 1, welcome to part 2. And if you're not a subscriber yet, hit the subscribe button. We're going to have a new Cloverfield. I really enjoyed the first Cloverfield. And we follow a group of astronauts and they are in space when suddenly an experiment goes wrong and the whole Earth is wiped away. And so they are kind of the only survivors and they are trying to survive and they, encounter dangers and things like that. And I kind of like this. In May the 18th, there is a movie coming that I am super happy about, and that is The Slender Man. If you're not familiar with the Slender Man, he is a character from a game, a horror game, and I've always loved it, and I am so glad that they decided to make a movie. Basically, we have a group of girl teenagers that they perform this ritual because they're trying to debunk this myth about this tall, slender man that comes and kills people. But then they kind of fear that he does exist when one of the girls goes missing. Then we have The Nun coming on July the 3rd, and it is a very expected movie. It is a spin-off of one of the characters from the Conjuring movie series. It is based in 1952 where this nun and the Catholic priest, it's based in Romania, and they all go to investigate the death of a nun, and then when they're there they discover that there is this evil demon that has taken over the appearance of a nun and it's hunting them, and that looks cool, that I'm totally down for it, and everybody has been really expecting this movie. There's a lot of people that have already been cosplaying the character because we can already see her in the Conjuring movie series, and it's one of also the most anticipated ones for me for this year. And on July the 4th, we have one of the movies I have really want to see, and that is The Purge, The Island. So this is the 4th movie on the movie series, but it is actually a prequel, so it will be the first one, and it tells us the story of what happened before even the first Purge happened. So it's basically how did we get to the Purge, and that is really intelligent approach because we're not getting just another Purge, we're getting like the story of how it all started. And I'm a huge fan of the Purge movies. I know not everybody loves them, but I do. My favorite movie is the second one. I really do love it, and I'm super excited about the new one. I've been really waiting for it, and I can't wait to see it. And then on my birthday, August the 24th, we have a very beautiful movie coming out called Cadaver. It is a horror thriller movie in which a cop comes out of rehab and he applies for a position as the graveyard, is for the graveyard shift, and it is the graveyard of a hospital morgue, and he realized some bizarre weird things are going on in the neighborhood, and he realizes there is an evil spirit that it is in one of the corpses. On August 31st, we have The Little Stranger. So we have here another British supernatural horror movie, and in this case we follow a doctor that is a very well-known doctor, and he is being called to help a family where the mother and the kids have been seeing apparently ghosts, and that's where we kind of take place. It's a very basic scenario, but guys, I always love this kind of haunted things like ghost stuff, so why not? Let's bring it. And then we have a big expected movie coming out this year, correct me if I'm wrong, but everybody is waiting to see the new Halloween coming out in October. It comes out exactly on October the 19th, and I think everybody is waiting to see Jamie Lee Curtis coming back to her role and kicking ass again and have this kind of final battle with Michael Myers. It's going to be amazing, I hope, and I'm really excited that she's coming back, being her one of the biggest and more important scream queens, at least for me. And the last movie that I've saved for this video is a movie that it is to be announced in 2018, so I'm still hoping that they're going to give us a release date, and it's still going to be released this year, and it is called The Cured. This movie has a very interesting story because it is a zombie movie, but it takes a kind of like a different perspective, and it is zombies that have been cured and they need to go back to integrate themselves into, you know, the regular human life and the regular humans. So that might be interesting. I'm not really sure if it's going to be like a comedy or a really pure horror story kind of thing, because we don't have many informations about the movie yet since it's still even to be announced. But I do like kind of like this different approach on zombies, and I love zombie movies, so let's give it a try and see how it goes. You guys, I know my zombie movies, and you know, I tend to watch everything that's zombie and vampire related, like by default, even if it's gonna be bad, I still watch it because I do love these two topics in the horror genre. So we will see about this one if it even comes out this year, but I'm excited about this kind of different approach into the whole zombie curing virus kind of thing. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of the most anticipated horror movies coming out in 2018. Again, only cinema releases, no direct DVD releases are being mentioned here. And let me know what you thought about the names that I mentioned. Which are your most expected ones that maybe I did not mention in my videos? Let me know down below. Remember to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coffee times, and if you want to follow me in the social media, the links are down below, and I really hope to see you guys in the next coffee time. Bye!